Oh, hello, it's your girl Davielle. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you are here. I'm so grateful, so appreciative that you're here with me. It's an exciting but scary day for me, I must be honest. I am making croissants from scratch, and I've been avoiding this for months. But today's the day. I have to do it. So there's nerves. I'm actually surprised that I'm recording this for y'all, to be honest, because like, why would I do that to myself? You understand? But if we're here, we're here. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. So I'm gonna bring y'all along for the process. I have everything written down. It's 3 pages. Yes, croissant recipe. That takes 3 whole pages of my life, of this notebook. I cleaned the table down. I obviously need to get my beautiful ting on because you know I don't play. I already kind of made some mess here and there. I tried to set up a little bit before we started. But yeah, I'm a little hyperventilating. Just a little bit. But we're gonna make it work. We're gonna get to it. So I have everything here. And I'm going to dive in. I need all-purpose flour, so I have that here. I need about 2 cups plus 2 tablespoons of flour. So y'all know the deal. Let me get all the ingredients in, and then I'll probably chit-chat. Maybe I'll do a voiceover. I don't know, because your girl is nervous. Your girl is going through it, trying to get this done. So just bear with me. Have some patience with me. You know what I mean? We're gonna get it done. So I'm gonna level off this flour. Make sure it's fluffed out. Okay, and then I'll let y'all know why I'm so nervous about making croissants. If it's not obvious why I'm nervous to make croissants from scratch. It's a labor of love from what I've seen online, what I've overheard. I need 2 tablespoons sugar. Y'all, this is real life. Like, just trying to kill it, but also create content. But hey, look, there's beauty in the imperfections. 1 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Okay, I mix that in because yeast and salt don't really love each other like that. Now we're gonna do 1 1/4 teaspoon of yeast. I already got my 2 tablespoons of butter right here, and this is actual butter, not margarine. I've leveled up for this recipe. I do what I want, basically. Anyway, get all the butter in. Get all the excess. We're not wasting butter out here, okay? Next, we're gonna do milk, 1/4 cup. So this is my homemade soy milk. I'm supposed to use just regular milk, whole milk, but no. No, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna do my soy. I can have whole milk. I have no issue with it. I just make homemade soy, so I'm gonna use that instead. I don't have any whole milk. So fingers crossed that this works. And I use Talenti gelato. Love Talenti gelato, so good. We use this to we reuse it basically and don't waste the beautiful plastic with the gorgeous cover to it. Okay, never throw these away. They come in handy for sure. And what I do with my soy milk so it doesn't go bad fast is I just put it in the freezer. And then when it's time, I let it thaw and I use it for whatever I gotta use it for. And then 3/8 cups of water, which I already measured out, which is here. We're gonna mix it up. This guy is looking into my window and he's just like staring. I probably should put the shades down. Oh well, whatever. He looked happy to see him. He looked happy to see me, I looked happy to see him. Okay, all good. All right, so we gonna mix and mix and mix, mix and mix and mix, mix. This is nerve-wracking because of the time it takes to put everything together with croissants, the energy, the sheer willpower that you have to execute something like this. I mean, the butter block has to stay really cold. All right. You want to be with his siblings. All good. Okay, so I'm going to make space. I do need a lot of space for this. I'm going to do my best to let y'all see everything. But hey, look, my ring light broke. I've been dealing with broken ring lights for years. And I thought that this one was sturdy and going to hold your girl down. But it just stopped working, and then I even taped, so the part that holds my phone broke. I was like, no problem, I have something else I could connect. I connect that thing and it's working great. I've recorded with it a few times. Now the leg broke. Okay, the leg broke. All right, fine, I taped it. Now the ring light is falling off. I'm like, you know what? Hey, look. So now I have 2 boxes stacked up with a little stand, a little mini stand. And we just gonna see how this works. You know what I mean? Look, you're not gonna stop me. Ain't no ring light gonna stop me. I'm going to make it happen as best as I can. Flouring our surface, our nice clean surface. Okay, and I clean this bowl. I know it's resting on it, but everything's pretty clean. But I really love croissants, and I've always had to go to a bakery or whatever the case may be to get a really good croissant. And I'm like, if I'm making bread at home, why not learn to make this? And when I started watching the videos, I was like, oh, that's why I haven't got it. Like, my thing is, I'm a patient person until, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can have patience to do something for a couple hours. When you're adding 2 days into the mix, I'm like, okay, why on earth? But okay, this is at least definitely a decent dough so far. I'm gonna trust the process. That's all I can do. Okay, so they're saying after this, I need to put it in a container and refrigerate it for 5 hours minimum. Or overnight. See, I got questions, but it's okay. Maybe I just gotta listen. Wow, I'm such a rebel. I don't wanna listen. Oh my gosh. Okay, 5 hours it is, no problem. I'm making croissants. How amazing. And regardless of how this comes out, I still made croissants. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? All right, we're good. She's so cute. Check in after 5 hours. I got that. So now we're gonna do the butter block. It's the whole block of butter I need to use. Get them as close together as I can. And butter's hard. Hello? Shit. She's barely budging. Oh. Mind you, the heat on like 80 right now. Okay, I'm getting somewhere. It's progress. It's widening. About 4 inches, but not exactly at 5. We'll get a little cute little, get a little butter block, all right? I'm gonna throw this bad boy right in the fridge. Be back. All right, y'all, quick little dinner intermission. I'm having some soup. Ow, it's hot. But yeah, this whole croissant journey, I feel like I've lived a life where I want to get it right. I've always wanted to just get it right and to know why I'm doing something and the purpose behind it. And then I want to know the vision. Like, what do I see happening here? And does it happen exactly how I see it? That used to be my mindset really heavily. And this journey has really helped me to re-fucking lax, basically. Like, Daviel, you can't control everything. And so baking has helped me to have an idea what the end goal should be, but instead of stressing about doing it right and having it come out exactly how I need it to, is, girl, are you having fun? Are you enjoying yourself? And my answer is, sometimes, bitch, we gotta handle business. Sometimes it's not all about hee-ha-ha. You know what I mean? And also I need to chill out and know that it can be about hee-ha-ha, because baking or doing anything in life, if I'm obsessed with the outcome, the minute the outcome shifts, I'm a stickler. Like, I can be upset, I can be frustrated, and it's like, no one promised you that it needed to be perfect, that life needed to be so perfect and there'd be no mistakes. And I think even growing up, some of the things I've said yes to as a child that has gotten me in a really effed up situation, it kind of scarred me. Or like having a family member scream at me if I do something wrong. I want to be right. I want to know what I'm getting myself into. I want to know what to expect. And I'm breaking out of that. Baking is helping me, give or take. I think I've come a long way, but I can slip into, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. But I also have a rebellious nature that's like, can it work that way? You know what I mean? Like, I'm overcoming different versions of myself. And I'm sure we do that daily. But I actually got a reading from my sister, who's a tarot reader, Brianna Parrott, on YouTube, if you don't know. She is so great at telling you about yourself. And from an energetic standpoint, she stated recently, I kind of have like a crippling fear when it comes to failure and not doing something the right way or to the best of my ability. And long story short, where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in needing to be so perfect
so on point. Where is the fun? And I think I've really come out of my shell with these last couple months. Has been like a big lesson for me. It's like you could plan and you could think you have it so figured out, and life will still throw a curveball. You will still get hit with the unexpected, because that's what's meant to be experienced in this lifetime. The perfection shit was man-made. There's no perfection. It's about the journey. It's about the process. It's about the learning curve that you go through when you try new things. And a lot of times, I don't want to go into something thinking I know. Being low-key, oh, I did the research, I did this, I'm a big researcher. I will do the work. That's the thing. Before I step into a lot of things, I'm the girly that will do the work, will put in the effort, will take the step. For my divine team, do my birth chart shows, girl, you also need to have faith. And sometimes faith means you can have an idea of what you want to do next, but it's not always lined up for you so perfectly, or you won't be able to execute it as accurately as you think. All you can do is give it your all and enjoy the process. But you can give it your all and be stressed the entire time. That actually hurts you more than it helps you. At least me personally. I'm saying you because I'm talking to y'all, but that's just what I've learned. Which, by the way, I drink my water in a wine glass. As a non-drinker, I just do this, so I use wine glasses all the time for water, juice, sparkling water, whatever you can think of. I love ice. I love sucking and then chewing on ice. That's my thing. Don't judge me. Anyway. Or judge me. You know what I mean? But yeah. Soup is busting. Oh my God. It's like a soup. Such a soup girly. I love a saucy, delicious vibe. Oh my God. So good. Give me a second. Yes. Anyway. So that's why I came on this video saying I'm nervous today, because this is just a bigger feat, and as much as I know I can execute it, I'm like, oh, 2 days to put into something. And let's be clear, it's not 2 days to make a nice bulk amount. It's 2 days to make 8 croissants. 8. 2 days to make 8 cute little croissants. And they should come out decent size. You know what I'm saying? What? Like my other breads, I make between an hour to 3-4 hours. 2 days, and there's many steps involved. That's some shit I'm like, oh, come on. But I think it's a lesson for me. It's like, not everything can happen so quick. And yeah, you could do the research, but then when you put in the work, you are risking your time, your energy, your perfectionist mindset, which I really am so much better. I don't feel like I'm a perfectionist anymore. Like, I really show up with y'all being as me as I can, but I have my moments, you know. Certain things may trigger that 6th house Virgo in me, or will trigger my Virgo characteristics in general, where I do want to be purposeful in what I'm doing. I do want to show up. I do want to execute. There's no problem in that. It's just the anger, the frustration, and the talking down on yourself, or getting mad at everyone around you thing that has to end. Like, I'll never forget, oh my God. One day, years ago, I think one of my credit card companies called me, and some mistake happened, and they were telling me some crap that I did not want to hear. And mind you, like, I had my credit on point, everything was going well, but this thing, I really feared that it could ruin my credit or mess up my credit. And I was so pissed at the woman, so frustrated. And I'm pretty kind to people, but I also have like a stern side to me. It wasn't cute. Like, I didn't call her out her name. I wasn't disrespectful. I was like, but you need to help me here handle this. And boom, bam, pow. Like, it was just a lot of energy. But it wasn't disrespectful. I just wasn't that kind. And she ended up not helping me, honestly. And then I got off the phone. I was mad at everyone in my vicinity. Like, girl, grow up. What? Like, why was I so mad? Yes, I worked on my credit. Yes, something happened. Handle it. Maybe God's giving you an opportunity to look into another credit card. Learn something new about yourself. Just take a moment. You don't gotta get so angry. And so that's what I've been learning. It's just execute and want more for yourself. But it doesn't have to be that serious. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that deep. And I'm better at that idea in certain areas of my life. In certain areas, I'm like, this is taking how much of my time, how much of my energy? Well, but even as I'm talking to y'all about the croissants, I'm becoming more calm and chill. Oh my God, I was really hot. The potato was really hot. Definitely a lot more calm for now. You know, until, we'll see. But I've just been praying and trusting and believing that how it comes out is exactly how it's meant. And the 2 days that I put into it is worth it. Period. It's worth it. And if I need to take note this time, do it better next time, do it. Do it 20 times until you get it. But all that anger and frustration, work on it. Feel it, but work on it, So hopefully that's a little more clarity about why I'm so scared to do this, It's just me being human. But like I said, I feel better. I'm gonna hang out for the next 4 hours. And I don't know. Maybe I'll be up all night doing it. Maybe I don't know yet. We'll see. I'll take y'all along for the ride for as long as necessary. And we'll go from there. But yeah. Quick little vulnerable moment. I'm proud of how far I've come. Life has shown me. For real, for real. Plan all you want, girl. Do all the research, all that. And life's still gonna shock you. So, figure out how to deal with your emotions. Deal with your tantrums. Deal with your anger. Deal with your frustration. Because there's more of this coming. Don't you worry about it. You know what I'm saying? So, that's a good bite. But it's that's making me be like, okay, let me tighten up. And for mine, when kids are involved, animals, animals, man. I love me some animals. Making me a handful, It's just, the books will tell you all the things you need to know. You still have to experience it. So, I could go on and on about this topic. But I think we can end there. So, I'll see y'all in a few. Thank you for being here. And we'll go from there. I'm back. Ooh, phone bouncing. So, it has now been 24 hours. Yes, 24. My dough decided not to rise. Like, it didn't puff up like how I was told it would. And I'm just cleaning off my surface. I was cleaning it. I just soaked it and did all that fun stuff. Now I'm drying it down. But yeah, it didn't rise. So I probably should have showed y'all, but I was watching TV, talking to people, blah, 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 and time got away. So I ended up deciding to let it rise overnight outside of the fridge. And it became a big old overproofed blob. So this dough is not it. So I figured even if it's not croissant dough, it doesn't mean it's not a dough that could work well as something else. So work with me here. Here we go. Here's my dough scraper, just washed. I'm gonna scrape it out of here and we're gonna see what we're working with. I'm trying to scrape off the parts scraped. You know what I mean. Just trying to scrape it off as much as I can. It still feels really strong.
That's the part. Wondering if I can make like a pastry. Because the type of dough this is, which that's the thing with videos online and whatnot, even in the book, when I'm reading something in a recipe book, I don't really get to imagine what the dough feels like. Like, for example, when I do bread, it feels so soft and fluffy and there's a vibe. There's like a more tough vibe to it. Like if you've ever made pie dough, it's kind of like that. Oh, okay, it's passing the window pane situation. Not bad. But yeah, there's like a toughness to it. It's not pie dough because there's definitely not enough butter for this to be pie dough, but it's feeling like it. That makes sense. So that's where I'm like, I have some ideas, but should this be sweet or should this be savory? I don't think it's like a loaf of bread. Definitely not. And if it is, that's cool. I'm curious. But it just feels very tough. And maybe I made a mistake. That's why it came out like this. But, Part of me says roll it out and see if I can make a pastry of some sort. But the pastry would need more butter. Then another part of me is like, I don't know, just roll it out and bake it and see what you get. Like maybe I get a cracker. Maybe I can make tortillas. Wow, yeah, so this is where my mind goes. I put yeast so it may rise. But that could be good. Then there's of course a hopeful part of me that's like, what if I could actually make croissant with this, you know? Like what if God actually has my back and I could do it, you know? My mind goes there for sure. Let's see. So we're gonna experiment and see what kind of bread we end up with. It does break off easily, so definitely not my tortilla recipe. Okay, I grabbed it. So let me set up the pan, heat it up, and then I'll try to show y'all what happens. Oh, okay. All right, let me flip this and see, guys. Let's see. All right, I'll take it. Let's go taste it. Let's go bring it over there and taste it. It looks done to me. Okay. All right, y'all. So this is what we have. Very hard. Definitely not like my soft tortillas. And I just took it off of the pan. Yeah, see, look. It just cracked so easily. You can hear it. Yeah. So it's giving cracker. It's good. Hello. A little butter. That is good. It's giving cracker bread. Here. That is good. If it ain't good for me, I'm sorry, but oh my God, it's good. All right, y'all. Let me go and see what the hell's going on. And I'll check back in with y'all. But this is scientist shit. I'm a scientist. All right, I'm gonna figure this out. And my mouth is doing a little so I don't know what the hell I just took in. Maybe it's the yeast reacting because it didn't get baked. But I've seen people put things on a skillet with yeast in it. If y'all don't hear from me, this shit took me out. Well, I'm glad I didn't make croissants with this because this is not what I was going for. All right. We are going to just throw the blob in the oven. I don't got time. Basically, the spicy acidic thing is the yeast eating up all the sugar. The yeast is like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? My yeast is tired. My yeast is like, you done overproofed me for 24 hours. What are we doing? My yeast is like, let me tap out. You know what I'm saying? So now I made it a little spicy. It's edible. It's fine. I'm not going to die. And if I do, hey, look. But this is what we're going to do. We're going to just put it in the oven and we're going to check it every like 10 minutes. I'm just going to look through the window thingy every 10 minutes and bada boom, bada bang. Whatever this ends up being is whatever this ends up being. I cannot and will not stress this. Actually, every 5 minutes I'll check it. So I'm just getting it as flat as I possibly can. And if it's a nice little cracker, we'll have some cracker with some butter. You know what I mean? Like, hey, look, I will not stress out about this. I got shit to do. Places to be, people to see. You know what I mean? It's teaching me good lessons. Like, next time when it doesn't proof, just don't take it out of the fridge. Really only proofed from like outside or out, you know what I mean, out of the refrigerator from like 12 to 5 a.m. And it still did all of this. The drama is just too much because, yeah, I didn't think it would go that far. But that's okay. I'm learning It's all good. Since it does have that acidic taste, I'm gonna just have a little sugar on the top. I don't know what it's gonna do in the oven, so we'll see. Spray it with water to hydrate it a little bit, and then we're gonna wait for the oven. I'm just gonna put it at 350 in the oven and see what that does. I was thinking if I can make it, if I could put it in for less time, but I feel like 350 is a good time. All right, y'all, take two. Here's what we have. It's still really hot, but this is what we got. Cute little flatbread that I'm gonna cover. Soft, but still like, looks like it's gonna be crunchy any second. Fucking with it. It does need to cool off, so I'm gonna give it a moment. Excuse me, Minnie girl. Minnie has entered the chat room.
Oh my God.
Well, that's
It's
Minnie.
time.
Get the heck off of here. They know not to come here. No. You know better. Thank you. Anyway. Okay. She wants to be seen. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's what we have. A little flatbread thing. If I had some cheese, which we just ran out of cheese, so we need to go grocery shopping, this would have been a cute little flatbread pizza moment. I could have put some sauce and cheese and a bunch of fun toppings, but this is just gonna be a cute little fun little thing to break off, have on the side with a little pasta. We're actually about to have pasta now. So yeah, that's that on that. Sometimes you gotta just work with what you got and not flip out. So I still have my butter block in the fridge. So I'm gonna use it when it's time. So I'm gonna look at other recipes that require butter blocks, or I could just do the croissant again, so I'm not in a rush. The butter is gonna be there. So I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna look for another recipe because the whole 5 hours in the fridge without it rising and stuff, I didn't love that. So I got that recipe from Arthur's Bakery. No, King Arthur's baking book, something like that, baking school book. But yeah, I don't know that it worked for me. Maybe it worked for other people. I don't know. But I am gonna try another recipe and see what I think. But that butter block will come in handy when I do find a better recipe. If not, then I'll figure out another. It's butter. You know what I mean? I can find a few things with butter. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not worried about it. Truly not worried about it. I didn't even manipulate the butter at all. It just was, well, I flattened it, but meaning like taste wise, I didn't do anything. So sky's the limit. I'm not worried about it. And we did not waste the dough. We have a nice little flat fun thing. I can put some butter on top of this. I can fold it if I want to use it for myself. No, I'm gonna share it. But there's a few little things I'll do, or I just literally will eat it like this, knowing me. And the sugar crystals, by the way, they dissolved pretty nicely. So I think we're good there. But that's that on that. Look, baking is not perfect. I have told y'all this a million times, and I continue to show y'all this too. I don't always get it right, but when I do though, just wait on it. Just wait on it. This just got me even more hyped to master it. But for now, I'm gonna chill. And yeah. But like, comment, share, subscribe if you like. If you don't, that's okay. I appreciate you being here either way. I'm so grateful. I will see you on the next one. I'm gonna go watch a movie and eat. I haven't had dinner, so I'm gonna go do that. Bye.